Hello, everyone, for July 23rd, 2023. A few things have happened in the past couple of weeks that I haven't uploaded. Although, this is my first video for this week, so I guess I'm going on that trend. Now, what I needed to talk to you about is friends and allies. Now, we all have them, and we all want them. I myself always like priding myself whenever I make a new friend, a legitimate friend. Now, it's come to my attention that the wars in the South and the wars in the East are affecting a lot of players. These players have reached out to me, let's say 3 or 4 times, the jumble of them, via Discord, via my phone. I don't know how some of these people got my cell phone number. I've only given that out to like a few FCs. I guess those FCs gave out my number, whatever. Um, and oddly enough, Facebook. I don't know. I have to look in, like my mess. Somebody sent me a message on Facebook, and I had to find it in my like someone's trying to send you a message, but they're not your friend, so it's like message requested on Facebook. I don't know. It's a weird setting, but I found it, and I was like, why? So apparently, there's a phenomenon where I guess there's a couple things going on. Right now, it's kind of like a quiet period. There's no major wars going on. Of course, there's wars going on, but no major wars because all the sky marshals and the regions basically have signed contracts, and the contracts are going to last until about October, and that's when the things shake up. That's why I like to say during this time, build up as much as you can. Um, let's just go by step by step. So one of my friends messaged me and said that a major player in their region, in their Losec region, guess quit the game. Quit the game, disappeared, whatever. They're not there anymore. So they're thinking about moving into their territory. Now, of course, they asked me to help them. I don't know why you would ask a high sec miner like me who just mines asteroids all day in high sec to help you facilitate a organization in low sec. I don't know what I can do other than point to where the Veldspar is, and it's not in low sec. So, that being that, he pleaded he needed manpower because everyone's on vacation. I basically said I had the similar problem. All my dudes are on vacation. It's like my couple of FCs. They're kind of stretched. They're really stretched with just doing moon fleets, which is kind of stupid. But we do moon mining fleets in multiple systems now because we've buddied with the locals so much that people are like, hey man, it's like one of those jokes where it's like, hey man, oh wow, you guys can mine moons so good. Hey, why don't you mine my moon? And I'm like, we just use B2 ubiquitous crystals. Like everyone can use these. Oh, whatever, Cruella. Yeah, sure. However you do it, just come on and mine my moon. So we got like a whole list of moons. It's in my notes, of course, but it's like a whole list of moons. People asking us to mine moons all around the clock. Me personally, I think we have way too much, way too much. Basically moons to mine. So, in the case of my friend asking for help trying to reestablish blah 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 in Losec, I reconnected him with some friends of mine who were, I was gonna say the Alliance, but I don't think I should. Uh, Basically old friends of mine. Not really good friends, but just old friends. I told them the situation that this area is open, and this area is also one of the regions in space that spawns static gas anomalies. So it is profitable in that venture if you're interested in that. But that's essentially that. I don't know how that's ended up, but all I know is that they're out of my hair. Another one of my friends, they asked me for help to help them essentially attack a dude who did them wrong. I personally didn't want to get involved because I don't like showing up on grid. You know me, I'm a miner. I'm not a fighter, unless I'm mining to fight or fighting the mine. Fighting the mine. Oh man, that would be some real mining wars. But anyways, yeah, I uh requisitioned them one of my fleet commanders. I was just bored out of his mind, you know. One of my fleet commanders is basically always doing like faction warfare, obviously from our Hailmar, still the underdog of all the factions. But nevertheless, yeah, he was more than happy to essentially help them. I don't know what they're gonna do, and I don't want to know for plausible deniability, of course, because it's not happening in the Rebels, it's not happening in the Lamenters. It's basically happening in another organization. So basically, all the people on grid are going to be functionally all the people who asked for help, and no one is going to be from the Lamenters or the Rebels. And I made do sure of that because they're the region of space where they're in. It could get quite dicey. And then there's the occasional. I don't want to say his name, and if you are an old user to the channel, you'll know who he is. Contacted me, my phone, of course, asking me to take Scolding Pass, and that's why I have this, because I am not going to be taking Scolding Pass. I'm not going to be taking any sovereignty whatsoever. What I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be mining. And understandably, that's just what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go back to mining. I know they unrolled this new industry update, and I told everyone, don't listen to the industry update. It's just an excuse for a Plex sale. And everyone's like, oh, Crollo, you don't know what you're talking about. And then they came out with a Plex sale. So, I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, the login bonus, it was okay. It's whatever. It's not what I would choose. I would choose something more grandiose, something bigger, better. But it seems like that's reserved for EVE Frontier. So we're just going to have to still slug it out with us players until the developers notice us in October for the October holiday blah blah. Because, you know, the developers, they come out, and if we're going to be expecting this whole like, oh, we're not going to be releasing a new Pulse video blah 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 every month, then we can expect it every like holiday, or at least every financial quarter. And the biggest financial quarter, I wouldn't say for them is October, but it is one of the ones where they do get off their office chair and stop taking pictures of, you know, on Facebook and whatever, and they start to say, hey guys, we're coming out with the harvest events or whatever, you know, and they're gonna come out with a pack, guarantee it. They're gonna come out with a pack. I don't know what it's gonna be. I know the recent packs they've been really lackluster. I know over the years, like 5 years ago, they had the like different factions where it was like Caldari, Galente, Minmatar packs, and the packs actually felt like they had value, and not only that, but culture, like a lot of culture, including, dare I say it, clothes. The packs nowadays are like $90 USD, and you get like 2 skins and some plex. Not really good in my opinion. Not worth my time. You know, so if they sit there and say, oh my god, no one, the chat GPT told me that people would buy this $90 more for less. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm sorry. If they added more content in that pack, I would maybe suggest it, but no, never. Two skins and plex, not my thing. What is it, the Minmatar Liberation Pack? Poorly disappointed. Just disappointed. You know, even though I do not like Minmatar, I do believe Minmatar deserves a better pack. But that's all I got for you. I'll see you guys in the next video.